Can these hilarious YouTubers and Danny Aarons figure out which one of these complete strangers is secretly a comedian?
Danny Aarons.
Together through a series of rounds to figure out who is a secret comedian and who is just here to throw us off. Let's bring out the contestants.
Please bring a chair for me. I'll be number 5 there. I'll also guess the comedian.
Looking peeps.
Is that Louis Walsh?
Oh yeah, they look familiar. They look similar. Like you get what I mean?
Comedian, right?
What do you want to go up there? No.
I love his tanned body,
We'll just get
his
number
tanned
one.
skin.
Very serious.
He looks perfect.
What is your
Ooh.
Funny. Well, he's definitely not me.
He's a comedian. He's laughing at himself.
My name's Paul, and I'm a comedian.
Oh, I agree.
He's definitely not a comedian. Though.
No, I do think he's got a jolly vibe.
That's what they do when they go on stage, don't they? They go, I'm Paul.
Comedian, you've probably been on stage a lot, right? He looked at us once. I feel like you have to have a
Look at me.
All part of the game.
I love his faces. He's like, I don't know, but I can't judge too early. It's too early to make a judgment. So I'm just gonna listen for the first round. I won't make any judgment, and then after the first round, that's when I'm gonna talk. That's when I'm gonna be giving my opinions.
Look at him, look at him,
Don't look at me. Look forward.
Look at the eyebrows. Comedian eyebrows, man.
Stay away.
He's giving you that. Hey, look, I'm funny.
He's not funny. No offense, you might be funny. I
What do you reckon his stage name is?
Do
Disco
you,
Paul.
do you have a stage name?
The Jolly.
Puzzle Paul.
I said Disco Paul, not
I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. Children entertainer.
Why children? That's.
Can you be a child comedian?
like Butlins.
Can you be a
Child's comedian isn't the thing.
It's like I'm a comedian for kids. Like kids find anything funny.
They don't find you funny, mate.
No, that's true. That's true.
Okay, number 2.
Hi, my name's Lauren and I'm a stand-up comedian from London.
Do you have a stage name or anything?
No, I just go with my normal name.
Okay. Number 3.
My name's Grace Page, and as you said, you know why we're here. I'm a comedian.
Ooh, that's a cute.
She ain't got the aura.
She's above this
She ain't got the
bullshit.
aura.
She's definitely not it then.
Right, how have you gathered that?
Number 4.
Hi, I'm Sakisa, and I'm a stand-up comedian from London.
Okay.
Well, you're not convinced.
I love her gapped, her spaced teeth. They look like, I don't know, they just look nice, but I love them.
It's just not much going on right now, is there?
Number
I
5.
haven't laughed once.
I'm Josh, I'm a stand-up
We're just finding out their names.
I'm Josh, I'm a stand-up comedian from London.
Good name, it could be him.
They're saying the same thing, aren't they? There's not much to go off.
Number 6.
Well, not least, my name's Telvin Jacob, and I'm a stand-up comedian from London.
See, the confidence.
First name, last name.
Confidence, though.
You gotta let them know the first.
You know what, can I say
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
He's
So they
just
can
well
remember.
too nice. Comedians are usually bums. Sorry to whoever the comedian is.
Bum.
Usually. Like,
Bums
he's
or
dressed
bums?
really nice. Bums. Like, they don't
Bumps.
dress nicely.
They're bumps.
Bum, like a bum. Like, you know, you're dressing...
Bomb.
I know what he's still
No.
saying. How are you spelling it?
B...
B-O-M-B?
B-U-M.
B-U-M.
Is my accent that bad? Look, he's dressed too nice.
I'm a good comedian. I made it, so I made some money.
He's made it, he said. He's
Yeah,
made
he would
it.
say that, wouldn't he?
Well, we are meant to remove someone now.
Just straight
Just
up.
based on that.
Oh, really? Okay,
happy to do that.
I already know who I would eliminate.
You've convinced
Who
you've
would
got
you?
someone.
Number 3 is not a comedian.
Exactly.
Number 3
Oh
is not.
my
And you?
God.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I'm happy to get rid of number 3 because at this point it's not that offensive if we get rid of them.
No,
Yeah,
Like,
she's
after
just-
they've told jokes and then we get rid of the
I
comedian,
think it's
that's
number
peak.
3.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's number 3. And it's like heavy liberal
my
joke.
jokes.
Well, she's
again?
getting more
Honestly,
vocal.
you've not asked anything. My name's not funny.
She's getting more vocal.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to get rid of number 3.
No, right.
I think number 5, he's trying to be a comedian with his moustache. But
I feel like I know number 5, you know.
If I had to guess
But for
right
real.
now who it is, I would put it between 2, 4, or 6.
Number 4 is the comedian. Flat out.
well, you just said number 3 was comedian.
I changed my mind. It's now number
Okay.
4.
I need to get back a little bit. Yeah, there. So, number 1, I wouldn't eliminate number 1 from in the first one. He was a bit looking like a comedian, like acting like a comedian. Number 2 wasn't quite convincing, but number 3 was less convincing than number 2. I just love the teeth gap of number 4. Number 5 looks like a comedian. Number 6, well, let's just eliminate number 3.
I would go with number 3 personally, but up to you.
I'll go
guys.
with number 3.
Yeah, agree.
I think this is a massive mistake, but I agree.
Sorry, number 3, but you are eliminated.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry to do that.
I'm happy.
Be out in the first round.
It's not her, it's not her. It's not her.
It could be her, though.
Bro, it's based on
This
the
could have
name.
been a big moment.
Oh, yeah, we should have just kept them, no?
Ruined it. We ruined
And
it
just
all
did
for
it in the second round.
She was going to blow up off this Miniminter video. And now she's out.
Maybe she doesn't want to come across too comedy-like.
Comedy. Love comedy.
Yeah, like, you know what, a comedian, they do it for a living. They're probably not just going to rock around everywhere going,
Is comedy even a name?
They're probably sick of people going, oh, you're a comedian, make me laugh.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Yo, that's so cringe, man.
Strange.
Like,
So...
okay, you meet up with someone and then
a
they...
comedian would, and I think he's overdoing it.
You meet up with someone and then they're like, make me laugh. Tell me a joke. Like, you're a joke, man. You're a fucking joke.
I'm not a comedian.
You make people laugh.
You're funny, Cole.
I don't laugh at
Just because you make people laugh doesn't make you a comedian.
Round 2. We get to ask questions this round. Okay. I want to know, number 1, what is the largest audience you've ever had?
Ooh, largest audience. Lots of arenas, sort of big live events, big kind of, arena gigs mainly, yeah.
What, do you know the biggest arena?
Well, just like...
Sure.
I did the GMX in Manchester.
Well, that's quite
Big, isn't
niche,
it?
I feel like.
And is that a real place?
That's the thing, I don't know.
He took some time thinking about that arena.
Yeah, I know, but why?
That's even better.
There we go.
And he's impressed in whatever he said.
Paul.
Number 2?
So my biggest audience was around 350, just under. I was warming up for a guy at the Indigo at the O2. That's like the largest that I've done. I think it had done like 1,200 or something, but I was literally the first one on. There was like 3 comedians on the night.
Number 4?
I've performed at Glastonbury as well as Apollo, Hammersmith Apollo.
No way.
Oh, she responded fast, but...
Damn,
Okay.
4's got...
She responded fast, but she had some time to like think about it. Number 2, I don't know why she's not convincing me that much. She doesn't look like a comedian.
Number 5?
I've done the Rose Theatre and also I've done Reading Festival.
I feel like you kind of latched onto the festival vibe there. Glastonbury and then went Reading. Yeah, easy. And you, my friend?
I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I did Just for Laughs Festival. It's in Montreal. Canada, yeah.
You just went overseas on them.
Yeah. I do quite a lot of overseas gigs, so.
You know what? I'm not fucking with that because in Canada they don't find English people funny.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Canada.
We have the same queen.
Maybe when I was over there, it was just
the same queen. Yeah, that's why you hear Drake go like the man damn and all that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have to?
Okay, this guy number 6, he can be the comedian because like he just have like a common like English that he can entertain any type of like audience. They don't have like what and whatever. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I find number 6 more convincing than number 5. I find number 1 more convincing than number 2 and 4. That's my opinion so far.
Name some places in Montreal.
I was only there for a day. I mainly stayed in Vancouver.
Who inspired you to become a comedian? Who is your favourite comedian ever?
Probably Kevin Hart.
Okay.
I have a cousin who hates Kevin Hart. Like, she doesn't watch any sort of video that Kevin Hart is starring or is just present or just his like.
Oh, that's a niche one.
It's different. No, it's not. Kevin Hart's the biggest comedian in the world, isn't he?
Number 5?
Cross between like Jimmy Carr and Frankie Boyle. I like my dark humour.
Oh,
He likes dark humour.
couple 9/11 jokes.
When I was
They always
growing up,
land.
I didn't have.
I'll crash.
Sorry. Sorry.
When I was growing up, I didn't really watch a lot of stand-up comedian on TV because there wasn't many people that looked like me on TV. So I watched a lot of sketches. Sketches were my thing, and I didn't really get into stand-up comedy till I was older. So Death Tram comedy was my first experience.
Any particular sketches you watched?
It was mainly things like, it's come from The Fast Show was probably my favourite show when I was growing up. Watched a lot of sitcoms, Last of Summer Wine, as well as Keeping Up Appearances also was another one of my sitcoms when I was growing up. Very weird, very niche, I know. But it wasn't until Death Tram comedy was my first introduction to stand-up comedy.
I feel like it started well and then she broke down.
This one's good.
Oh. Okay.
Number 2?
You're a good lady.
You're a
So my favourite all time is Ricky Gervais. I just love him. Just proper resident of dark
I know him.
humour.
Yeah.
Ricky,
You know, he knows them.
He knows him as
mad.
Rick.
Yeah.
Mad.
Is he
No, I love
fluffer?
him.
He's all right.
American Way,
Oh,
kind of like the
that guy, he's just full of muscles. I just love his build, man. I love it.
Chris Tucker, Eddie Murphy vibe, like the old school. Used to love that growing up.
This lady is so British. Okay, do you call it British or British?
Number one?
Like your old school comedians like Bob Monkhouse, Caroline Aherne was amazing. So, Victoria Wood, grew up listening to.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about, but I like his hair. Look at his hair, man. I love it.
I love how everyone else just kept nodding along with it.
I didn't notice that.
Number 5, who's Bob Monkhouse?
Good question.
Comedian.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, so he's like saying that Disco Bob is wrong. Disco Paul? Paul?
What is happening?
What? Why did you play? Puzzle Paul.
Puzzle Paul. Puzzle Paul. That's your stage name, Puzzle
That's
Paul?
my stage name, yeah.
Why?
Because it's hard to figure out if he's a comedian or not.
That's sort of comedy I do, sort of comedy magic, comedy fun, and a bit of slapstick, that kind of thing. Sometimes impressions as well. Hey everybody, it's Kermit the Frog, yay!
Yay!
That was Kermit the Frog, by the way.
That's got me...
That's got me bricked up.
Right, I'm not rock hard over it, but...
I'm gonna be honest, I think comedians don't laugh at much.
Yeah, you're right, they don't.
And number 6 started like busting up there.
Really?
Funny impression. That.
Was it?
Was it that?
I was laughing.
Wait, comedians don't laugh?
Hey. Number 6, you're a model.
Oh, yeah.
You're a model.
But I appreciate it though.
Oh yeah.
I wish. He's a model.
What are you? He's a model. What do you want
That's
to
a
achieve
good
from
point.
this?
Like that sentence you just said.
I love the way that he's just sitting like a boss, and like he's just zooming into each and every one and seeing who is talking the truth, who is lying, and watching their behaviors and thinking of all the possibilities. And he found number 6. You're a model. You look too nice to be a comedian. You're laughing to other people's joke. Comedians don't laugh that much. You're definitely a model.
What do you for a read?
Yeah.
Positive affirmations.
I needed that. Thank you.
See?
Notice how you didn't sit back.
Oh, yeah.
You're a good-looking guy.
Thank you, man.
That's a lot of starring there.
So now we know he's a liar.
Yeah. I think 4 is a comedian.
I think
4's a comedian.
Yeah.
Have any of you performed in Scotland?
Okay.
Where?
Edinburgh, Glasgow.
Just at, like venues?
So I've performed at the Edinburgh Fringe since
That's what I was waiting
2019.
Yeah, but that's the obvious one.
No one else. No one else performed that.
This is really good.
It's all adding up.
In London, what smaller comedy clubs have you all done?
Start with.
Are you asking me personally?
Who should we start with?
Start with not you 4. Do number 6.
Yeah, sure. I haven't done many in London, to be honest. A lot of my content is like online comedy. That's what I mainly do. That's why I got booked for the thing in Montreal.
Yeah.
Online comedy, eh?
No, I feel like number 5. I have seen you.
Where?
I swear.
Yeah, like I feel like I know you. I said that at the beginning.
Yeah, I had you say that.
Mostly little smaller gigs. I've done a few stand-ups, like I've done a little bit on Russell Howard, Good News, and just different little venues here, there, and everywhere.
What sort of? He's a bartender.
Yeah.
Yo, man, this thing is confusing.
What? That's where I've seen him.
Yeah.
Be at 1.
Should we vote? I think we have to vote someone out now.
This is a techie one.
He's just desperate.
Okay, eliminate number 2.
I'm thinking number 6 is not a comedian.
Yeah, I agree. But I think
Okay, right now,
5 and 6 on.
Yeah, I agree.
right now, I'm really convinced number 6 is number 6 and number 2. They're not comedians. Okay, after them saying I've ever seen you somewhere to number 5 like a couple of times, it has got me thinking. And he looks like a comedian, like he looks like somebody who can go in front of a large audience and start making jokes because of even his mustache. Yo, man. It's confusing.
I kind of want to keep 6 though.
Same.
I thought it was gonna be easy, but it's not.
Same 5 isn't. You are.
Oh, it's the moustache though, mate.
Keep me, bro, keep me.
Joking.
I'm going to vote 5.
I'm voting 1.
I'm going to say 5.
I'm gonna say 6.
5. You have been eliminated.
Why?
Round 3 is the stand-up round. They're each going to have roughly a minute to show us some of their best jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone you want to go first?
This is my favorite round.
Yeah, 100%.
1.
So nervous.
Oh, the confidence is coming.
Go, man.
How are we doing, guys? Are we good?
Yeah.
Are we excited?
Yeah.
Well, it's great to see you all today, and thank you for coming along. Now, the other day I was walking my dog and it went into the sea, and I was really scared because it went really far out and I didn't know what to do. So this German guy walked by and he went running into the sea, like Baywatch style, slow motion, grabbed the dog, ran back to me, and I said, oh, mate, are you a vet? He went, vet, I am soaking.
Boo! Get him off, for fuck's sake.
That's a great joke.
No, man, it's not a joke.
Number 2?
Yep. I think I'm going to do this to you because it feels a bit better than just facing that way.
Okay.
So I don't do one-liners. I kind of take the audience on a journey. I kind of like to tell them a little bit about me, my dating history, being from South London. And that has its pros and cons. Mostly the cons being that people misunderstand you as a South Londoner. So I was out on a work do. A guy come over to me. This is a real story. It's so brutal. I can't believe I'm sharing this. A guy come up to me and he said, whereabouts in London are you from? And I said, South London. The guy looked at me blank in the face and said, I'm really sorry. I can't do this. Turned and went across the dance floor, and that was it. Like, never to be seen ever again. But South London girls can be savage, because one of my best friends, when her baby daddy texts her for photos of their son, she sends a photo back with a watermark on it so that he can't act like he took it himself. And that is a true story. But families can be complicated.
Yo!
Do you know how, no, but I'm saying from South London, the amount of guys that do not take credit for their kids and like to act like the photos that she taken was done by him was essentially like a true story. And I was like, that is absolutely wild. But yeah, it goes more deeper than that, but...
Okay, this is not funny, this is questioning.
Okay. You're just telling us a story.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I'm not really a one-liner person.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kind
that's
of like,
fine. That's brilliant. That was
yeah,
good.
yeah,
That's fair.
yeah.
Really good.
Ooh. Yeah, that's my... That was my reaction, like...
This is big boy stuff.
Okay, so my name is...
She's taking the stage, owning the stage, man.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Sorry, move. She knows it.
Thank you.
Crazy. Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
You know, bet you did.
I can't move a wax stand. What's going on?
Go on.
Okay, so my name is Sakisa. It is a unique name. It's a name that you're never going to hear of again. It's a name that doesn't work in Starbucks. Yeah, we all know about Starbucks. My name does not work in Starbucks, but everyone calls me Twix. You may call me Twix if you want to. Twix like the chocolate. Don't ask. It's not because of this. But let me get this out the way right now. I'm not called Twix because I like 2 fingers. Okay.
Oh my.
I prefer Kit Kat.
Yeah.
4 fingers.
And I don't like to take breaks.
Yes, baby.
I'm also very open with who I date, Like, I date this guy who was really, really posh, and I say really, really posh. I met him in Camden, like, really, really posh. Like, he didn't know who Beyonce was, thought she was a type of doc. Yeah. But the first time we had sex, his personality completely changed. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. He was coming through the door with a bucket of chicken, baggy trousers on, fitted cap on. I was like, where are you coming from? He was like, yo, bop to the shop, Golden Wonder, what flavour? Salt and vinegar, cut from my brother, flake from my sister, 10 BH and a packet of Rizzler, dash at the shop, owner the zender, kick him in the teeth and pay him later because I got a tick on my new night trainer. And I was like, I'm not dating white people anymore. No, not doing that.
Yeah. You don't know.
Oh, nice.
What?
Defo date.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Nice.
That bloke was Danny Harris, by the way.
I should this.
Unlucky number 6.
Jesus Christ. Number 16.
Number 6.
It's
Watch him do the move as well.
I know, man, no.
Yeah, very good.
What's good, guys? How are you guys?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Wait. All right, so basically, I need to make a disclaimer. I don't hate my parents, but this joke is about my dad. I basically grew up in an African household. I'm not sure where you're from. Maybe you can relate. Are you African, Caribbean?
Yeah, he looks like a Nigerian.
Caribbean. Can't relate. My bad.
Rivals.
Why do you not?
So I grew up in an African household. I'm half
What
black.
about me?
Oh, sorry.
You can relate.
Where are you from?
Ghana.
Yeah. All right, cool. Anyway, so
Why is it not
I'm
bleeding?
half black, and yeah, my dad is basically the biggest hater. He always hates on me, especially when I was younger. I had dreams and aspirations. I wanted to make it to the NBA. He told me, listen, and I got to get into character just so you guys understand the story. Can you please go and read your book? That's what he always says to me, yeah? So I was like, you know what? Let me go to school. Went to school, secondary school, got good education, corporate job. I was like, he's gonna get off my back. I'm older now, he still hasn't got off my back. Recently, I had this great idea, what I thought was a brilliant idea, to open up a Jamaican shop, Caribbean.
Yeah, thanks.
A Jamaican shop with a massage parlor. He was still hating. He told me it was a terrible idea, especially told me I shouldn't name it, just jerk it.
That's good.
It was good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
I get it.
That was good.
No bad, man. No bad.
So I've got this North Korean pen pal. I asked him like how it actually was there. He told me he can't complain.
Nice.
Don't complain.
I didn't get that.
Like literally can't complain.
Oh, I get it. He'll get killed.
No? All right.
Wait, wait, what?
Thank you.
I got one more. No, all right.
Nice.
I mean, I'm so confident.
Oh, yeah.
It's number 4.
It's got to be in it.
You guys are just haters.
Thing is, I do feel bad for number 2 because if they don't do one-liners, then that actually would be really hard to get her.
Yeah,
She took us on a story.
I didn't understand the story, though.
You don't understand a lot of things.
That's true.
I hear what you're saying. It's hard to judge because I'm just not that kind of slapstick.
Comedians are storytellers, though.
Yeah, but I feel like number 4, she was proper like...
You did also tell us a story.
And you moved the mic in a seductive...
That, honestly...
Just move the mic out the way so it wasn't in my view.
Number 4, if they're not a comedian, should be.
Should be.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Let's vote on number 1. 100%.
Number 1?
I'm with you.
Number 1, I'm sorry.
Louis.
You are eliminated.
He does look like Louis well.
He does, doesn't he?
He does.
Maybe related.
Yeah.
Okay, the next round is 1 question each. So you get to ask all of them 1 question.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're still staring at her.
I'm just identifying. I'm identifying. I'm seeing if they crack.
I think this is...
Just go for it.
This is really shit.
Do it.
No.
Go on, do it.
I'm thinking.
Yo, I need to be added in that.
Okay.
Well, no.
Yeah, go for it.
Right?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see if they shake.
Cook. You're cooking.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Start with number 4. Can you name us an overseas comedy club and the city it's in?
Horror question.
Fuck off!
The Comedy Store in Helsinki.
Very niche.
Okay.
That's
Fuck, that's not helped me
isn't it?
at all.
Who's next? Who's answering that?
Number 6.
Vancouver Comedy Zone.
Fuck, Vancouver
No.
what?
Vancouver Comedy Zone.
No. By the way, you asked that question. His eyes start straight away panic.
He's getting so much hate.
What? No.
You have to. He's good looking. You have to hate.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
Number 2.
I've not performed overboard. I'm sorry.
But I think as a comedian, you'd still know.
I don't know if you would know.
When was the last time you did a show?
About a month ago.
Where?
In Montreal.
Enough.
Tried to get him
I
up.
think this is the only show you've ever done.
Huh?
Is it the only show you've ever done?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Most of my comedy is like
No,
online. I do a lot of like
no,
TikTok skits and
no,
stuff. Like, so I do
no,
comedy
no,
through
no.
that. If that makes sense.
Number 4?
Does it count?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Damn.
Last Friday, so I have a 2-week residency that runs every bi-weekly in Malden.
No.
A residency.
So much information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4.
My question is, what other jobs do you do?
Yeah, I like that.
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with...
Oh, so his is a good one, isn't it?
Number 6.
Yeah.
2.
So I do a lot of freelance like graphic design work, so it kind of helps when I'm like making my own videos if I'm chopping up like content and stuff like that. So I do a lot of like flyers, logos, that kind of thing.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's pretty good to be fair.
Number 4?
I'm an immigration lawyer.
Okay.
It's not something I like to put out, but I do OnlyFans.
Number 6, girl.
Send link.
And like, yeah, what is the name?
It pays the bills.
Of your penis?
What?
Is your?
I'm curious what he does it
Do
on.
you get your knob out? Do you get your?
bills of his
Do I get my?
Do you get your wood out?
You got to subscribe to mine now.
What's the name? What's the name? I've heard not the name.
Bronny James Jr. is my OnlyFans name.
Bronny James Jr. Is that not LeBron James?
Do you have a manager? Number 6, you have a manager?
Yep.
Why?
To get me bookings.
But you've only had
You've only had one.
Surely
No,
you sack
I
them.
just recently started like this whole stand-up comedy stuff. I've been transitioning.
How much percentage does your manager take? From
20.
Quick off the ball. That's, yeah.
Do you have a manager?
Yeah.
How much percentage does your manager take?
Well, it's an agency and they take 20%.
And number 2?
No, I'm not with a management. Just do like word of mouth and connect with people and get in that way.
It's number 2.
Okay, we've all asked our question. We have to vote someone
I
out.
don't think number 2 is a comedian.
Number
Like, if you're a
4.
comedian and you don't know a single like place or abroad,
No, but she's
play,
like a humble, like London.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
if this was your thing that you did, surely you would know.
I don't think you would.
Do you want my number?
No, I'm taking
Are you
it.
staring at her?
I'm going to vote out number 6.
Number 6, sorry, man.
Yeah.
Right, well, we know it's not number 6.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Acting surprised.
Bronny James Jr.
I do believe he's got an older
We will be checking later.
Take your big schlong with you.
Okay, for the final round, as you are comedians, could you please roast one of us?
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just saying you all look like the Gen Z version of JLS. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's true.
Horrible.
It's true.
Gen Z. Man.
He's like 35.
Does he? Really? Oh, actually, I can see it. No. Okay.
How old are you again?
32.
Can I just ask where you two on the end, whereabouts you're from?
As in,
just
like-
to explain the haircut.
Yeah.
I went on holiday to Australia, actually, you know?
No, I'm from Essex.
Essex.
Yeah.
I'm from Manchester.
Oh, okay. It's like up north to us. But yeah, it makes sense. I'm just wondering.
It was
That
a
makes sense.
haircut joke.
Yeah.
Well, I think
But
so.
she doesn't do one-liners. She tells stories.
It looks like
I'm
looking
looking
in the
for-
mirror.
I'm looking for.
Honestly,
just
I
go
don't think it
for it.
matters what you
Yeah,
say.
I'll go
I think
for
you
it.
locked in
I'm
for
gonna
too,
go.
right?
I'm gonna look in for it as well.
We are locking in number 4. Could we please have everyone back?
Can we not hear a joke from number 3? See if she's funny or not.
Okay, so we have voted on number 4. So,
Yeah, sure.
could the
Number
real comedian
Step forward.
please step forward?
Bum, bum, bada, bum, 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 bum.
6, get back. 6.
We know it's not you, 6.
Just let me have my moment.
Yes!
Yes!
Let's go!
You know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace out.